All right, what is going on, team? Got a lower body run mobility video here for you. Really any kind of mobility, but this is really specifically targeting run fatigue below the knee. And this is a mobility peanut. You could also use a lacrosse ball, but this is what I'm gonna work with here. And what I am getting into is gonna relieve any kind of tension or any kind of knots anywhere from under the foot, up around the ankle, into the calf, and really just below the knee. And the reason that I want to share this is because this has been so effective for me over the past month. I am in the middle of my build to Zion, and about a month ago, I was doing really standard weekday runs and just not recovering the way that I wanted to. And so I got a sports massage from a local PT, and she put me onto this thing, which has been life-changing in the month since. So really the way that this thing works is you are just gonna literally sit on this on the ground and just look for any kind of tension point that you can feel, and then just start to flex the foot. And this is like super, super passive, but the weight of the lower leg is enough to really sit on any kind of tension point and just let you really work it out and release it. I really like to just do standard foot flexions like this, but you can do circles, you can make out the alphabet if you wanna do that, really whatever you're into. But the idea is that any kind of lower body fatigue can be worked out with this thing. Now, it really helps for me to understand the muscle groups that are going on in the lower leg and how they connect. So underneath the foot, we've got the plantar fascia. So if you've got any kind of soreness under the foot, even into like the heel area, that is very likely your plantar fascia being tight and really bound up. And this is great for getting on one knee here and just looking for any kind of tension point, and same kind of deal. Like I'm on a little bit of a knot right here. And so just flexing out the foot like this is great. Just moving it slightly, finding a slightly different pressure point. And then once you're working up from there, so we've got the plantar fascia, which then wraps around the heel and connects into the Achilles. So the Achilles is really anything that's down in this ankle area, the real lower leg. And so same deal. If you've got any kind of Achilles tightness, you can just feel around. I really like to stay on like one ball when I'm down in the lower leg like this. But same idea, you're looking for like a knot or a tension point, and then you're just gonna sit on it and allow it to release out. The Achilles then connects into the lower calf muscle. So that is basically like down in here, kind of like the top of this mid-calf sock that you see. This is called the soleus. And the soleus then connects to what's called the gastro, and that's an abbreviation for whatever this large, big bulk of the calf muscle is. So for me, in the past, I have experienced some plantar fascia tightness, really like right in the back of the heel here, and I've been able to work it out with this thing. I've also experienced some Achilles tightness, and then especially I've experienced tightness where all of these muscle groups basically connect over. So where the Achilles connects to the soleus, probably right around where this mid-calf line is right here, then where the soleus connects to the gastro. And this thing is just freaking awesome for basically just sitting here, and like I'll do this in the morning if I'm just like reading, do this in the evening if I'm just like watching some TV or something, and I'm on a little bit of a knot right here. So like this is just a great example of like, I'll just sit on this, breathe into it a little bit, and let this thing just work itself out. So really everything from sitting on it like that, again, to anything where you're on one knee, really working into the heel or the underside of the foot, flexing the toes or flexing the full foot. And again, unlocking anything here on below the knee tightness, of course related to anything, but specifically related to running. Thank you for checking it out.